Anyway, tonight we're going to make a candy cane wreath on the candy cane work form from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to try to do this in the bubble method. And everything I'm using tonight, except for my zip ties, because I break the Dollar Tree zip ties, is from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to try to use the bubble method. It's on, I've got the 6-inch red and the 6-inch white. And then what I have in ribbon right now, I got today in the Christmas section. This is the red glitter and the gold glitter. We may try to make a bow with that. But basically, I'm just working to get you guys to make a candy cane. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to take and I'm going to scrunchie up my mesh. And I have 8-inch long. I have an assortment of zip ties because I'm trying to find the right ones for the unique and the creep. You know what I'm going to do? Instead of scrunchie, and I'm going to kind of, so I'm sure it holds, I'm going to kind of just weave it in and out of my mesh. And it may not hold, but I think it will. It might not have been perfect. Well, we're just going to bake it. I think I will take it. I hope everybody's doing good tonight. I know there's going to be several of you that didn't get to see it in the live, but it's okay because we're going to figure out a system so you guys can be notified. I'm going to take it. I'm going to wrap it around the bottom. And then when I do my zip ties, let's see here. Let's get this over here. There we go. There, that's better. I'm going to put it around the 2 zip ties in the middle. There's 4 rungs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to put it underneath the middle 2. And right now, like I said, I've just got it right there. I've got to grab, I'm sorry for my shoulder. Whoops. Those were my snips, so we might need them. We'll leave them there. I'm just going to take it around these 2, and I'm going to put it on here, and I'm going to pull it really tight. And that's not going to hold it real good. So I'm going to take a second one of these, and I'm actually going to go down in the mesh, I think. Well, let me try to think of the best way to do this. I'm going to go down in this mesh, and I'm going to go under this one ring. So I'm down in the middle of my mesh after I folded it. I'm in the middle of the one ring. And I will be glad when I get my OBS back up. I hit a button and I made all of it go away. I'm going to pull that as tight as I can. And then I'm going to take my wire cutters and cut this off. Mike, would you close the bedroom door maybe? I bet you that we're having a lot of interference from when. Quit posting in groups, Laura. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you. Can you see the back of it? Isn't that? Oh no, what's it wanting? It's wanting to change sides. Let me hit the cancel on that. That wasn't good. Now, my thing is, I'm just going to do poofs, and I'm just not happy yet with what I've got here. This is the first time I've made the candy cane form from Dollar Tree. Maybe I'm crazy for trying it without doing it first, but we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna have to do something with this. I just don't like the way it's starting. We're gonna try it again. I'm just not quite sure yet how I want to start it. This is just a 6-inch mesh, so we're gonna hope. I also had out, I know you can't see it, I thought I'd do the 10-inch. Then I decided, no, I'm going with all Dollar Tree. We're just going to do Dollar Tree today. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to, I don't know why my comments just went away. What I did was I folded this over the end. I went through the mesh, and then I just put it around the bottom and we'll tuck it under. So there you go. That's how we're going to start. I don't know how people start these. Okay. So I just want to do poofs. And I was thinking to myself, I think a 6-inch poof would be big enough. That's about that big. And really, for this candy cane, that's pretty good size. And I'm going to wrap it around these two. I'm going to use the two middle ones. Always remember to put the head of your zip tie. And this one's going to be really simple. I really don't have any decor, and I'm going to snip those off in a little bit. But I really don't have any decor except for the ribbon right now. And I'm hoping we have enough of this because I've got lots of white, but I've used a lot of the red. But I can get more red tomorrow because they have brought up just little bits and pieces of Christmas at our Dollar Tree. And I'm going under these two bars here. And then up, and then we'll just do them like a poof, but we're going to do the bubble. Because I think that will retain the shape of the candy cane better than not. So, these may be too big. Am I going to be happy with this? I don't know. I really don't. But we're going to try it. You can always take it apart, right? We're not happy, we take it apart. These are very thick zip ties. I don't know where I got them. They're 8-inch ones. You wouldn't need anything that large. You could probably use 6, maybe even 4s. These are just ones. And the Dollar Tree mesh, this is very thin. However, we're not cutting it, so we shouldn't get a lot of fray, except for the piece that's in the tail there. I burnt my finger earlier making a rose. My rose sold, so I'm working on a blue-pink ombre, which I have almost done. I have some shaping I want to do with it. Well, I was thinking if we did each section, like one section red, one section white. I almost said blue. That's sad. One section red, one section white. That would give us the candy cane. I'll probably have Michael wrap some of these with ribbon. And we seem to like that. He did a wonderful job on the hats. I do have more hats for him to wrap, but we're holding a few just in case we have custom orders because I only bought one case. So we don't want to use them all up in case somebody wants a custom order one. Because did I see them at the store today? I think I did. I also picked up 4 boots. Hadn't seen those before. Don't know what I'll do with those yet, but I thought, well, that was interesting. I'd give it a shot. So we're just measuring out 6 inches of the mesh. And then we're scrunching it up tight. Maybe if we cut these out, it'll make me feel better. Because right now, I'm not feeling good about what's happening. I just wanted it to keep its shape. And sometimes if you use 10-inch and you ruffle and you poof and you do all of that, this might take more mesh than I thought. But if you do all that, then you lose the shape, especially like the last one I worked with, which was a different type of form rather than a round form, was when I worked with the heart. And that thing is very difficult to keep the heart shape. once you start putting the mesh on it. The only way you can keep the heart shape basically is by wrapping it. So thank you all for joining me tonight. If you could like and share this everywhere on your Facebook business pages, if you have a business, or your personal pages with your friends and family, I'd appreciate it. But I figured, and maybe if we get excited, I do have lights that I got from Dollar Tree that run on, I believe, I got the ones that run on the 6-hour time limit. So they turn themselves off and on, so they're not on consistently. I actually bought some from Amazon that we're looking at, and they come with remotes, which we just opened them, so I was kind of like, that's different. But they do all kinds of things. They're kind of cool, but yeah, they're just, so this, I'll tell you what, I saw nothing. All I saw was they have very little fall left. They brought that out before Halloween. And so they have their Halloween, quite a bit of Halloween out. And then when I went to check out, it was right up at the end, like on the wall, just at the end of the cash registers. So that was really, I was like, oh, Mike's like, they're hiding it on you. And I go, yes, they are. Because I was telling them, you know, I was waiting for I had applied for tax exempt status for when I ordered. And I was waiting on that, and I had a case of candy canes, which hopefully will be in soon. I just found these at the store. And then a case of remembrance forms in my cart. And by the time my stuff came through, the remembrance forms were out of stock. So I was unhappy. And the little girl there was telling me, well, just go ahead and call them. And I'm like, if they're out of stock, what good is that going to do? Are you telling me they keep them back? I don't know. I guess we'll see. I have some really cool candy cane ribbon, which I feel things are falling all over me. We're going to put one more in here. And, so I have an idea on remembrance ones. I don't have any signs or anything yet, so I wanted to kind of look, because I wasn't sure I was going to ever get the forms to use, which I still haven't. But there is a way, and if anybody has seen it or seen one on YouTube or Facebook, a tutorial or anything, how to hook two of these together to make a remembrance form, I would love to see it, because I was looking at it and I've got an idea of how to do it, but it looks like it's going to be a little difficult. But, you know, we're going to figure this out. This has got to be worth this. You know, guys, this is kind of confusing. I probably should have done this once or twice before I tried to show you. It's always good to learn together, right? Okay, now, like I said, I'm not sure what we're doing here, so we want to change over to the white for this section. So, and I'm going to put my big old zip tie. I would probably use smaller zip ties if I had them, and I probably do. I just have them all mixed up, because these don't fit in the boards for the Unique and the Create, which is what I normally use a lot of zip ties for. So, and if you've seen me, I've been doing the Unique and the Creek board system. I really like it. I think we did a Christmas tree the last time. I'm trying to remember what we did. And I've done Ina Fields, and I've done Jimmy O'Lantern. So I'm getting ready to do some more. I'm breaking out my supplies, and I'm doing roses. I cannot show you those online yet. It's white is acting kind of funky. But soon we may be able to show you those after October. The boards are getting an upgrade. Those should be out. Garbage. Those should be out soon. But Lori at Unique in the Creek is so sweet. And her assistant, Tanya. And, so I just love working with them. Very sweet girls, ladies. And I like Dave. He and Lori are so funny on lives. They make me feel good because I'm one of those anything and everything will happen kind of people on my live. As you guys know, we'll have light sets crashing and everything else. So it just don't look right. I don't know, guys. I may be very unhappy by the time I'm done. It was in my head, but we're going to leave that one like that, and we're just going to continue to go. You want to push them as tight as you can, though. I mean, you can leave them. I don't know why I didn't cut this one off. Oh, well, maybe we'll figure out a way to do it without cutting them. So how is everybody this evening? I hope everybody's doing well. I probably does what? tuck it under. Oops. I'm gonna try to like poof it, bubble it, whichever. Tuck it under, stick my zip tie through the mesh, and then I'm gonna do it like that. And then I'm gonna just get this turned around and cut it off. That's what I think I'll do. Okay, are you ready? Oh, you can't see it. I don't know if it's backwards for you. It looks backwards for me, but that's weird. Whatever. There it is. This is a candy cane with Dollar Tree mesh in the bubble method, candy cane form. And I didn't realize it was going to take us that long to make one. Everybody have a great evening. Have a wonderful weekend. Hope to see you tomorrow on Laura Jean's Wreath Rooms. And you all have a nice one and take care.